But here's something to keep an eye on when it comes to charges against January 6 defendants. When you had those convictions of the Oath Keepers on seditious conspiracy, right? That's the headline charge that got all the most attention, and for good reason. But when you got those seditious conspiracy convictions of 2 members of the Oath Keepers, you should know that those 2 members of the Oath Keepers, and also all of the other fellow defendants who were charged in that same trial, they were all also convicted of a different felony, obstructing an official proceeding. In other words, they were convicted of a felony charge for preventing Congress, or trying to prevent Congress, from doing its job that day, which was certifying the presidential election. And that charge, obstructing an official proceeding, that hasn't just been used against these organized paramilitary groups like the Oath Keepers. About 300 different defendants from January 6th have been charged under that specific felony statute, obstruction of an official proceeding. That specific statute, obstruction of an official proceeding, has also been seen by many legal experts as one of the most likely felony charges that could be brought against Donald Trump himself if he were ever to be charged personally in connection with the January 6th attack. That's why it's worth sort of memorizing that phrase, obstruction of an official proceeding. It's worth keeping an eye on that as a specific felony charge that has, again, been used hundreds of times and has been used to get hundreds of convictions thus far against January 6 defendants. Because in a Washington, D.C. federal appeals court today, a panel of 3 federal appeals court judges started considering whether that specific charge should essentially be nullified when it comes to January 6th, whether it shouldn't be allowed to use that charge against January 6 defendants. At a lower level, at the district court level in the federal court system in D.C., there's one Trump-appointed judge who has ruled that that felony charge, that obstruction of an official proceeding charge, can't be used against January 6 defendants. Lots of other judges, including judges in that same federal court, in that same D.C. district court, have said it's fine to use that charge. And in fact, I've overseen trials in which it has been used, and it has been used to secure convictions. But there is this one Trump judge who says it shouldn't be used. And when that Trump-appointed judge ruled that way, the Justice Department appealed. And so today it was the next highest level of court. It was a federal appeals court, the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals, which heard oral arguments on whether or not that specific felony charge can essentially be obviated for January 6 defendants. And that could have very wide consequences for everybody all the way down the line, not only people who have already been convicted of that charge, but people who are facing charges on that, facing that felony charge, and potentially the consideration of whether or not a charge like that might be used against people who are at the very top of the alleged conspiracy.